Hey, this is Dan.
And Bob.
Welcome to the Mega Man X4 Let's Play. It's just us two, because, you know, we're like, hey, what are we doing? We should play some Mega Man X4. That seems like a pretty good choice.
Mega Man X4.
So we're doing an X playthrough. Maybe next time we'll do a Zero playthrough.
Yeah.
I
need to.
I wanted to do that.
I really like Zero. That's how I played this game through the first time.
Because you're a sick puppy. You're like, I want Sigma to just bust me in the nuts repeatedly.
Look, man, he's the sword guy. He was on the cover.
Oh, we got some great voice acting coming up.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
It's like I'm watching Tekken 7.
You are dismissed.
What?
Get the fuck out.
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Totally not Sigma.
Very
Clearly.
well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
I remember watching that as a kid, and I was like, why did they show Sigma already?
Right? I mean, it's just
X3 waited until the very end to drop that shoe.
being so obvious about it. It's insane.
It is. Roger that, I'm on my way. Ooh,
Oh,
running!
that single frame of running animation is so great.
It's so good. Ready. Boom! If there were a coolest part to X4, it is that boom he does at the beginning of each level, because that's when his armor appears.
Right, and I forgot that you saw us dashing.
Yeah, you start dashing with every single one except for one.
I guess you just
They got stuff to do.
right.
Okay?
And so you get the hover boots when you get those shoe upgrades in the wet spider level. Yeah.
Yeah, air dash and hover boots. Multi-purpose boots.
Take this.
Take this!
See,
That's a good voice.
That is the kind of voice acting you get from $100,000.
Thank you, and good night. That's the whole. We trolled you guys. We aren't doing a Let's Play. We just came in to make a Mighty Number 9 crack. I love the fabulous pose Dragoon takes.
It is just amazing.
This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power reactor.
Also, I'm not a villain. It's gonna be on the villain screen later. Just
Okay.
ignore that.
Okay.
Did you look at the back of the box? Hope you didn't look at the back of the box.
I mean, he looks like a bad guy.
Right.
The city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape from here and head to the city below. So that way I too can perish in a sea of flames.
Right.
This
Man,
checks out.
okay. There's something that we kept saying forever.
Oh, it's coming up.
Okay.
What? The city has been completely destroyed. They were innocent people. I won't forget this.
Because Agro just had to.
He just, I won't forget this, really stuck with him, and I think we changed it to, I won't soon forget this. That was one of the Mega Maze that happened.
Right, because we were playing through this.
Because we played through, well, we played.
Yeah, we played the
all of
beginning
them.
of all of them.
Except for Battle Networks.
Ah, yes, and Zeros.
Ah, yes, that's true. Because I don't own any of that shit.
Now I own like a 3-pack on the DS.
So that's cool.
I don't know if those are actually good ports or not.
I heard they were good, but that doesn't mean anything. Because
Right.
reviewers are really bad at that stuff.
I'm like, it's simply emulating the Game Boy Advance. This can't be too much.
You would think. I needed that. It was important.
Yeah, you did.
I like how X1 teaches you how to wall climb. This one crushes you if you don't wall climb well enough. Which I have died in there.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Oh, that's a good theme.
Choo choo choo. He's like bigger than any of the stage bosses. It's funny.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that like none of the stage bosses are ever giant monsters. They're always
Well,
kind of bipedal things.
right? They got a keep in tune with the whole man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Duff McWhalen was pretty big.
Yeah.
He was also a piece of
Duff
shit.
McWhalen.
Yeah, he's the dumbest fucking Mega Man boss ever.
Like X6 was that? Is that right, or X5?
I think that was X6.
Just like that's what
Really jumped the shark.
you could just tell when they stopped trying.
Yeah.
They named him Duff McWhalen. That's already
Oh
a
my
bad
god.
sign.
Here you are. I'm the colonel of the Repliforce. Has the Repliforce been occupying this area? What are you talking about? I only came to save my sister. The army responsible for all the violence in this region is not the Repliforce. Nevertheless, I want to disarm and follow the execute. Never, you're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons. The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer. But you will be regarded as a maverick and treated as such. Do as you will. The Repliforce would sooner fight and die than discard our pride. Consider us mavericks if this is what you wish. Wait, calm down, Colonel. So all of this fighting, all of this death and everything was over them showing up at the scene of the crime and not disarming. Something's got to give. Otherwise the entire Repliforce will be considered to be mavericks. So are you following this plot so far? Does that check out?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the Repliforce. There's also that guy who
Oh. More plot.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce.
I'm
We
on
have
a
all
giant
been
TV.
wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids.
With blackjack and
Remember,
hookers.
this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our
His
liberty
voice is one
and
of the worst in this
security.
game.
Absolutely.
We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice.
What? He's Australian.
Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride. Without
Valiantly?
fear, for we are the
Verily.
Repliforce.
The
But
most
he's like,
powerful army in history!
I think he was trying to say valiantly.
just Sigma taking a nap.
The general has finally taken action. And now, my maverick hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Cuckoo.
They should really get some writers over at Capcom. I feel like they could have done a lot better with Mega Man.
Yeah, they definitely could have.
And they did, like in the Zero series at least. Who are you? Call me Double! None bad's gonna happen with a guy named Double.
No.
Call me Double, the rookie hunter. My liege, the Repliforce has begun its coup. What? Wait, Colonel, you're jumping to conclusions here. Sir, I'm not Colonel. Why are you? You've been given the order to scramble. Right, I'm leaving right now. Yep.
Oh,
Jungle.
so much power.
I'm so strong! Infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle and destroy the weapon under construction. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate
I
it.
remember that being the worst level.
The Repliforce ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of the air. Dragoon of the 14th unit is a traitor. Locate and bring him back to Hunter HQ. Repliforce decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser.
Oh man.
The abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate, destroy the lab. We abandoned it for a reason. Military train is moving supplies. Cut off Repliforce's supply route. Let people starve. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halt production of their new weapon.
Reploids aren't humans, that's all I'm saying. They aren't people.
Yeah, but they may eat.
They may be.
Boom!
Gotta go get those legs.
Gotta go fast. Yeah, that's like the most important thing, because you need the legs for every other power-up.
Right.
No, you don't. I seem to recall getting every power-up in the game, but the legs. when I
Oh
was
yeah,
really
you
young,
did
and I was
tell me that. And I was
furious.
like, what is? How do you miss that? That's like the easiest thing.
Steve's like, I'm not gonna tell you, and I'm like, tell me. Boom. It'll get more impressive.
Are we gonna pass off at all during this?
Nope.
Oh.
You get 0.
Oh. I really like 0, but that means not playing for an entire game of it.
It's a short game. You're like, you just described a 2-hour game as short. Hey man, after Yoshi's Island, I need to play a game I'm good at.
This is battle shit.
God, fucking... Why must Reploids fight each other?
I know the events that are currently going on.
What's up with that? Don't question it later.
I'm on the moon, so alive.
I'm on the moon! Uh-huh.
Look, stop your politic and give me some legs.
Them GigaBoots. Boom! Because before they were his normal boots, and he's Mega Man, so that makes those Mega Boots. Now he's got them GigaBoots.
Okay, I see how this
Yep.
works. Do those air dashes. Do you have air hover?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, you know,
Ghetto.
it's really slow.
Take this.
Take this! We could have been voice actors.
Yeah.
Still can. I've played some indie games that have some classic voice acting. I think we could get a job doing this. I guess I'll wait.
Yeah, you will wait.
That'll show me.
And actually, I originally played this on the PC. That's, it was pretty jank.
Yeah, you didn't even have operating sound.
Right? Yeah, that was awful. It made getting the PS1 just so much better, though.
Because then you re-get the same game.
Yeah, but it was even better.
See? It's always been like that.
Right?
Gaming will always be like that. Mega Man X4 Remastered.
Oh man, I would buy that.
That's...
I don't even know why.
Yeah.
If it's just X4 and $60, I would do it.
Just to show them, hey, I really like X4. And the other X's are good too.
Well, the ones before 4.
Yeah,
The ones after, no.
those are kind of super garbage.
You did that bone pack of 4, 5, and 6. Why did you do that?
You terrible, terrible people. That's kind of how I felt about that Anniversary Collection thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I don't know, it didn't have the Super NES versions of X3.
Ah, yeah. So I've noticed you've run into a lot of bees.
Yeah.
This gameplay could really be enhanced by
Yeah, by the introduction of even more bees.
Yes.
Pengu Lagoon had that down, is what I'm going to say about that. It knew the right amount of bees. Yes, all of them. How many characters can you get animated on screen? Okay, just make it the main character and bees then. Thank you. We're almost done with this area. We need the fire weapon in order to get the heart tank here, though.
Man, those spider webs, they're really annoying. This whole area is really annoying.
I mean, you see what I'm doing, right?
Right, you're just eating
Because there's
it.
health right there.
Oh my god.
Yep. And then you can take one more before the boss because he's a cinch. This is why I'm playing the whole time, because I know these sick little, like, oh, there's a health there, so just take it to the face for a while. So then Kaya, or Aggro, watches me do that, and he's like, what is your Mega Man strategy? Take it to the face.
You know how this level was like, you went through a few things and then it ended?
Oh,
You
wait,
found the
one
boss.
moment. I won't let you pass turn back now. Okay, whatever. I missed the first box. What? Yeah.
And this is totally unlike 8, where it'd be like, oh, well, now you're in the second half of the stage.
Yeah, see, if we were playing 8, I would hella be passing off, because that game is enormous.
And Shovel Knight does that too, and Jesus.
I'm okay with...
It's okay, but it's,
Yeah.
it's just, it's more exhausting.
It is. That's true.
Oh yeah, that's the other Let's Play we were talking about doing, Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
It's about a 5-hour game. Totally do that.
Hell, that may be longer than this.
Huh, probably, yeah. Fart those out.
Yeah. I don't know about your farts. My farts do not sound like generators.
His little voice stuff there is really weird.
That's because it's the Japanese voice actor.
And who built the spider bot? What was this?
Oh, he was gonna build webs to repair bridges, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Now, okay, so here's what I'm
Then
gonna
why does he
say.
make baby spiders?
To repair smaller bridges. We don't even have webs for those. The small ones don't even make webs. We just smash them up. The missing parts of bridge are, so it's just this.
Lightning web.
Sorry, I love that voice.
That is pretty great.
In any case, yeah, you have this bridge that has smashed spiders. It's just all squished up in it. It's like, maybe I drive the long way to work from now on.
Wow, they're not even like robot spiders. Just
Oh no, they are, but it's
Okay.
still creepy because there's spider legs coming up out of the bridge.
they just smashed themselves into it. It's pretty sick.
Fucked.
Yeah, I have no
Okay.
idea what order you're supposed to do these in. I cannot even remember.
Oh, I remember.
Okay,
to a T, power wise, but capsules I'm a little hazy on.
Gotcha. I remember I always did the owl pretty early. I really like this level.
Yeah, it's a cool level. It's got great music. Yeah. What was it? There's that song in Freedom Planet that actually sounded a good bit like it was inspired like that by that. I know Strife and crew liked Mega Man immensely, so probably was. It is really hard to jump and dash over those because the perspective switch.
Right. These stages were always so weird.
I thought this one's awesome. When they did it again in X6, that was when it was gross and lazy because it was a recolor, basically.
Right. Yeah, they just recolored it, and that was really weird.
Okay, so the first time I die in this Let's Play is probably going to be coming up here, because there's a really hard to get heart.
We need all the hearts.
I need hearts.
Yeah, you do.
Sigma's hard.
He is. God, Sigma. He is so much harder than the rest of this game.
Yes, absolutely.
But I guess that's
I don't know.
how they did it back then.
I remember as a kid, I died at like the bosses and the levels in this.
Yeah.
Like this level was hard as a kid.
I mean,
But now I'm just like 27 and really good at dealing with this platforming stuff and know when to just ignore things and when to move, you know? Because you want to like do everything as a kid. And ladders, you have to be dead in the center for it to animate, for you to latch onto it.
huh.
I know this is gonna sound weird and it may anger people, but I really think Mega Man's Mega Buster should be on a shoulder button. So that way you can, you know, you can have your thumb on circle and
Huh.
X.
I never thought of that because I was like, no, everything else should be on a shoulder button.
Oh,
And
okay, I could see that too.
Like because dashing on shoulder button totally works, and I can hit jump and shoot on the same place because that's
Yeah.
you have those two buttons all the time.
Having some slight issues with the CD apparently.
Okay, I was like, why are we getting music skips?
Because young Dan took really good care of his games, that's why.
What I'm hearing is we should have used my copy of X4.
I don't know that. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure most of the scratches come from being in a CD folder.
Yeah, that's really annoying thing about CDs.
Yeah.
And CD folders, rather.
And that's why piracy, as bad as it is justifiable to some extent. Because it's like, you know, if we back these up and had a mod chip PS1, we'd have no problem. In fact, just the process of reading the disc on a PC to make that ISO would probably correct for the skips in the soundtrack that just occurred. So there it is.
Huh.
It's a son of a bitch. Got
Got
it.
it, Dan. But yeah, I mean,
If you don't make that, you just have to kill yourself.
great.
Uh-huh.
What was I gonna say? Something about. I mean, I think it's on us partially for using a CD folder, not just keeping the jewel cases. But to see the fact that they sold CD folders that did that is the part that's really screwed up.
I guess. I don't know. I see it as a middling area in technology where we moved to a format that had damaging problems.
Right,
I mean,
and we didn't know how to deal with it properly.
and I mean, on a music CD, you can put those layers on, you know, to protect them. I don't think you can do that on a game disc without it causing issues.
Huh.
Because, you know, it changes how the CD looks, so
Right.
God knows the system will probably be like, hey. I mean, firstly, you can't even make copies of a disc. So putting a layer on a disc probably will also make the system be like, hey, what the fuck is this? I feel like this guy, too, will have some important things to say.
I'm sure. I mean, look at him. He's a mushroom. Are you X?
I'm under orders to terminate you. What? Whose orders? Take a wild guess.
Is it Wild Guess?
That's not a person.
No, that's totally a person. This is Mega Man we're talking about.
Wild guess. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I just had to say it in that voice to be sure.
Right?
This boss is hard.
I assume that he's a goose.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Ow, 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 yeah.
This is some great boss fight.
Yep, this is why using the weaknesses in Mega Man X4 is a great experience.
Man, the only thing though, they barely give you enough to actually do that. Like, if
Yeah.
you the full bar.
So if you screwed up once, yeah.
Yeah, then you have to just
Which I
net
did
it
as
out.
a kid.
Yeah, I totally screwed that up.
Boo, boo, boo. And that'll do us for part 1 of the Mega Man X4 Let's Play. Be sure to tune in next time to see how awesome that ability is.
You got
Soul Buddy, girl.
You just turned black.
No, you pop out a fro. You take off your helmet and boom. Oh, and you also got booty.
You might be able to use nunchucks, I don't know.
I don't know. Sure, why not?